I I was supposed to do my stand-up today for an episode of From the Desk that I had promised about Israel's pinkwashing and the way it uses queer bodies, the way it uses Palestinian queer bodies to try and wash away its subjugation, its crimes, its apartheid state. But I came into the studio. The things that I've seen today, the images, the screams, the cries of children with intestines, their intestines spilled out, sitting on top of their bodies, children whose legs have been shredded, whose emaciated bodies are held up by their parents to the sky, to the cameras, pleading for help. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I have never seen this level of cruelty, this level of barbarity. Israel. I'm so disgusted with the world, with every institution that I thought that was supposed to stop such a heinous, atrocious crimes from continuing. You know, I've interviewed dozens and dozens of people over the past 2 years who have been pleading, who have been organizing, who have been writing, who have put their bodies on the line to stop what Israel is doing in Gaza. And it's proved wholly ineffective. I mean, I think that so many of us right now are trying to sit with this utter feeling of helplessness to stop this maniacal, mendacious monster from continuing its wholesale slaughter of children. Gaza is a slaughterhouse for Israel. And so many of us are watching the people around us. Not just the people who feel like they have to remain silent for whatever reason they are convincing themselves of it, but the people around us who are supporting this. You know, it's very rare for me to not have the words to describe what is happening around us, but I am utterly speechless today. I was trying to write something. For Patreon and all of the people who have been supporting me over the past year and a half to document, to speak out about Israel's atrocities, and I'm just fucking speechless. What are we supposed to do with ourselves? What are we supposed to do with what Israel is subjecting all of us to? We're being traumatized. What are we supposed to do? What do we do with all of this trauma? I don't have the words for it. I don't have, when the Nazi genocide of the Jewish people and the communists and the gays and everybody who was undesirable to the Nazis happened, they came up with the word, they came up with Holocaust because we didn't have the word genocide yet. Raphael Lemkin had not come up with a word. And the word Holocaust, it comes from the Greek word holocaustin, and it means to burn something, to offer up a sacrifice. Holocaust isn't enough for what we're watching unfold in Gaza. It's not enough. We need a new word for Israel's level of sadism, Israel's level of cruelty. Nothing can justify what is being done to the Palestinians. Nothing. No amount of October 7th can justify what we are watching, what we have been watching for 655 fucking bloody days. Bloody, body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain. That's what you are. Pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am gentle with these butchers. I don't know what to do with myself. Nothing feels like it's enough. And the sinew, the bones, the charred bodies, what is it going to take for these mealy-mouthed cowards that represent us in these halls of parliament, of congresses, of councils, these cowards, these careerists, these compradors? What's it going to take? This will forever, this moment, these moments, the past 655 days, will forever remain a blight on humanity. You see, it's not just that there is this wholesale slaughter of Palestinians in Gaza. Israel has been killing Palestinians for decades. It's that we've watched the entire landscape be slaughtered, an entire civilian infrastructure be decimated. It's very different than what we've ever seen in history. It is unprecedented. It is, because at the start of all of this, you heard Netanyahu and Katz and Gant and all of these murderous genocidaires say things like, well, we bombed Dresden wholesale. Yeah. But the Germans weren't slaughtered wholesale in retribution, were they? No. Germany was allowed to live. Germany was, in fact, allowed to prosper. And now Germany is funding and aiding and abetting another genocide, this time Israel's. Do you see what we're living through right now? I don't know. I don't know how journalism is going to regain its credibility. I don't know how these institutions will try and wash this crime from their hands, but it's coming. It's coming. And I don't like biblical language and I don't like biblical terms, but a reckoning is coming, and it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be fucking nasty, because I don't know what we do with these cries. I don't know what we do with these sounds. I don't know what we're gonna do with this imagery. The thing is also that I don't think it's a time where we can just wallow in this feeling of grief and sit on our laurels. We need to figure out a new model, because this whole coming out into the streets and chanting, no one cares. Letter writing, no one cares. What do we do? I'd love to hear from you. What do you think needs to be done at this point? We are now approaching 700 days of this genocide. Write to me. I want to hear from you. samira@onthelinemedia.org, or put your suggestions of what needs to be done in the comments here. Because our representatives have shown themselves to be wholly impotent, wholly impoverished morally. What needs to be done? Let me know. I want to hear from you.